What is good? I mean, what is really good, my people? It is UK. Try to borrow dr.blick, the darkest man around today, guys. I'm here with Vengefulwilberg and Kasual. Say hi to the people, man.
Hey, what's good, bros and bros? This is your boy Vengefulwilberg here, aka Tekken, aka Mario Fiend. Thanks for having me, Blake, and it's awesome to be here. And it's definitely super hyped to be here with Blake's special guest that I never did a collab with before. So let's go!
So yeah, what about you, Kasual? Introduce yourself, man.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? My name is Kasual, and I'm just happy to be here. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. It's great to have both of these people on my channel. And today we're going to be talking about Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker and whether it being mainly online based could hurt the game. Obviously, we know games like Overwatch have done this and they've done this successfully. But really, when you think about anime games doing this, the only one that sticks out is Battle of Z. So who would like to go first? Whether like saying their overall thoughts about this. So who wants to go first?
I guess I will.
Okay, go for it, bro.
Alright, this is a toughie, especially since there's very few anime games that actually followed this route, but the fact that Battle of Z didn't do so well, it does make it a bit concerning, because if that's all it is, and the gameplay isn't to everyone's liking, that could be disastrous. And I understand why they're even going this route, especially with the hype that Overwatch has gotten and the success of Overwatch and all of that. And then looking at the nature of this game, it almost makes you feel like this is following a similar trend to Overwatch. Honestly, we have a different crowd of people here, though. I mean, like, when it comes to the anime community, it's like casual type elements is kind of critical to this game. I mean, if you're missing something, it can be like, it's like a double-edged sword. It really is. It can hurt the game.
What about you, Kasual?
I mean, a lot of my friends actually, like, I first met them, you know, at school, and I got to play the game offline with them, and I got some practice in with them. That's how I got into Storm altogether, and like just anime gaming and all that stuff, because offline was there. But as far as like actual like gameplay and stuff like that goes, I would never use offline by myself unless I'm practicing combos and movement and stuff like that. So like, I think they can get away with it, but I think it would hurt like the community perspective of the game altogether.
I totally agree. Like, when it comes to my thoughts on this, it really does put this game under pressure to sell well. And what I mean by that is the fact that this game needs to sell in order for it being online only to actually work. So with all this game getting all this hate, with all this game getting all the bad feedback and all this stuff, people disliking the game, it's not looking good for the game, because this game needs a lot of people to buy it in order for online to flow the way it's meant to. And then you gotta bear in mind that it's coming out in 2018 as well, and same with Dragon Ball FighterZ. If this game comes out near with Dragon Ball FighterZ could potentially overshadow it. And for that game, it's not looking good for a game like Dragon Ball FighterZ to overshadow this game, because we know Dragon Ball FighterZ has all the hype. We know this game has all the doubts and people criticizing it, saying that this game looks trash, saying that this game looks like a bootleg Broken Bonds, bootleg Rise of the Ninja. People been saying all this stuff about this game. So this game needs to do well. And I've spoken to people like Avatar about this. So make sure you check out Avatar, #1 Naruto out there. Go put that. I'm joking, but I've spoken to him about this, and he said he's only getting the game as if his friends get the game. So with people having that mindset, the game somewhat has to appeal to people when we actually finally get a demo or a beta or whatever. So Venge, you got anything else to add? And then Kasual, you can put your thoughts about this as well.
Yeah, kind of like to piggyback off of what you said. Like, the fact that we've got very little information, it's not like they're giving us a plethora of, you know, like visuals and ideas as to what's happening. You literally have to, you know, really dig deep when you're looking at like whatever they give you. like the previous trailer, but that was leaked anyway. We wasn't supposed to see that, but you know, you could make your best bet on it. And I mean, once again, this is huge. Like the fact that we don't have much to go on, and the fact that it's coming down to a beta or a demo that's literally going to be that thing that's going to have the final vote. Like, is this game a yes? Is this game a no? You know, I gotta look back at my Battle of Z experience when I actually played the demo with my bro Vino, and we was thinking about it, and we talked about it, and we was like, yo, like, what we liked the idea that Battle of Z had kind of like this cooperative kind of aspect going on, but there was just some things about the game that we were very iffy about when playing that demo, and neither of us bought it. And it's like, now we're down to what you said, Blick. It's going to be that demo that's going to be the deciding factor, and this is when gameplay is gonna have to be lit. That's all I could say at this point.
What about you, Casual?
Like, I mean, like, talking about graphics wise and how everyone's saying that it looks like shit, like, I did a video, like, actually pretty recently talking about the graphics, and honestly, I don't think they're all that bad. Like, given, like, where the graphics are coming from, where the art style came from, I think the graphics are pretty damn good for what they are and what has been shown. Because, again, what we saw was leaked, and what the other stuff that we saw from the Anime Expo was cell phone footage, just showing off, you know, what the characters can do, like the character types. And as far as, like, actually gameplay goes, like, I'm getting a huge, like, Battle of Z feel from it, and I don't think that's very good, because Battle of Z, in my opinion, wasn't all that good. I still bought it because it was Dragon Ball, but hey, that's just me. But the game itself wasn't all that good. The gameplay was very repetitive, so if they don't have combo variations in the characters, I don't think the game's going to do very well, and if it's going to be online only, that's going to make things a hell of a lot worse. Because if you don't have combo variations, if you don't have any offline mode at all, like the gameplay is going to get super stale, considering, especially since it's the Naruto community that's, like, looking at this, like, it's just going to be the same few characters over and over, like, being completely real. No one uses a lot of like the lesser known characters. You're going to be seeing a lot of Naruto, Sasuke, Madara, Kakashi, all that shit. So the game's going to die out pretty damn quick without offline,
I totally agree with that.
Without
like,
combo variation.
When people were talking about combos, me personally, I think the game's going to have combo variation. Like with Storm, it was just up, down, left, right. Like the combos weren't really that extreme to the point where people were like, this game doesn't have combos. Storm had combos. Storm's combos wasn't that deep, let's be honest. Like, obviously you kind of have to bait people out a bit, but in terms of doing them, it's not really that deep, and it's just different cutscenes and different animation, and you're virtually pressing one button, moving the analog stick in a different direction. It wasn't really that deep with Storm, but like, I know what you mean in terms of the fact that if it's online only, it kind of makes it a downwards way in terms of the way people are going to receive it. Because I was talking to Alpha about this, and Alpha's one main critique about this game is the fact that this game, like, doesn't appeal to him because he plays games by himself. There are people out there that like to play games by themselves, so games like this is going to be an instant turn off. So when it comes down to the demo, when it comes down to the beta, that is going to be the be-all end-all for this game. If this game does not have a good beta, a good demo, one of the two, if it doesn't have that, no one's playing that game, especially if online isn't good. If online isn't good, then rip to the game, because it's going to be like Street Fighter 5, like, just completely dead. But Street Fighter 5 was still successful because it's Street Fighter and it still sold well. This game, since it's an anime game, if it doesn't do all those stuff, it's not going to have the success in terms of sales that Street Fighter did. It's going to have maybe even worse than freaking Burning Blood. But Benj, I can tell you were going to say something, so yeah, I'm going to give it over to you if you got anything else to add, man.
This dude got 6 cents, huh? Okay, so you were right. There was a few couple things that I wanted to chime in on, especially in terms of combo variation, because like one of the things that really stood out to me when it comes to this game is, yeah, that could be a potential issue when it comes to combo variations or what you can really do with the game. It's really hard to tell what the aim really is. Is the aim for combo potential or to do some crazy stuff, or is it going to be focused more on the actual abilities of the character? Because like I said before, like, look, even though Sakura is obviously going to be one of those characters that a lot of people is going to assume that they're not going to use her, but just judging, now this is just more of speculation, but based on that leaked trailer that they gave us, I saw something very different and unique about Sakura and her type. Of course, there's going to be other healing types as well, but judging from how Sakura was moving, because I talked about this in a previous video before, where she can't heal from anywhere. She has to be within a certain range. And I feel as though, based off the trailer, she was healing her team, but all she could do is that. And it didn't even look like she can jump from wall to wall while doing it. So I feel as though if they play their cards right on making it where other characters are more desirable to use based on their abilities, I feel like this game can do well based on the concept. You look at the game modes like capture the flag and that barrier battle and stuff like that. I feel like they're honing in on abilities. Not quite sure if that's what they're really going for, but that's the best bet that I can make. Just to chime in on what Casual was saying about the graphics, actually I feel like the graphics isn't bad either. I mean, the only way I could reasonably see people when people say the graphics is shit, if the game looked like Uzumaki Chronicles on PlayStation 2. If it looked that bad, I could agree with them, but I don't. I agree with Casual. I feel like the game looks good
totally
for what
with
it
that.
is.
But yeah, like a game that is pretty much gonna have quite a lot of game modes, quite a few game modes I should say, and be online only, it sounds weird to me. It sounds really weird. But Casual, got anything else to add, or that's it? Okay.
I think you guys covered everything that I wanted to say.
But like I always say,
dang.
make sure you check out both of these guys. Channel links will be in the description below. I highly recommend it. Check out Venge for that Tekken, the Nintendo stuff as well, and also check out Casual to keep updated also with Shinobi Strikers. Yeah, links will be in the description below. I highly recommend it. And yeah, let me just wrap up this video. So please comment and subscribe. I know I say this all the time, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying, please leave a like, rate, and enjoy this video. And yeah, this UK Trotler Brother will catch you in the next one. Bye guys.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm interested in Casual.